live, and we are live.
Is it on? This thing on?
It's on. This thing is
Hello.
on. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
I'm saying it to the Discord at the same time.
Oh, uh-oh.
We are live.
Don't say something you don't mean to type. Careful.
We
Careful.
are live with the Clout Route podcast, episode
Woo.
83.
Finally,
83.
the eggs have come back. That's right.
Eggs in the chat.
Don't let the evil Kevin goatee confuse you.
I shaved today, too.
I am back,
Did
baby. Let's go. Not today. Yesterday. But we're here. I had to wear the hat from the thumbnail just so you guys would trust that this is me and that I haven't been replaced by an evil version of myself that taped a goatee on his face.
I mean, you could have stole the hat.
Well, there you go, poking holes in my theory. Uh-oh. It's good because I almost, this chin almost came off today.
Uh-oh.
And then we would have matched completely, which would have been hilarious. But
Oh, you just mean your goatee, not your actual chin.
yeah, no, I
Like
was
you're
not
white or
going,
something.
was not going to go full leafy. I feel like it's a good time for me to make that joke because iDubbbz doing his whole like
Did you see the leafy
leftist
picture?
rebrand, right?
Did you see the leafy picture?
No.
It's hilarious that you
Is he doing
that you-
this?
that you mentioned Leafy and you have not seen this picture. He leaked his
I just make old
his
jokes.
most recent face.
I can't help it that this guy's come back around. Like, I'm out here making irrelevant 6-year-old jokes like I always do. And Leafy crawls out from Oscar the Grouch's trash can. Oh, yeah, we didn't
is that
trigger
what you're
warning him
thinking?
about the bald guys. Oh, so sorry.
You think he's a little reminiscent of Oscar the Grouch, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he kinda. He also giving me some Milanakis vibes, if I'm being honest.
This is the why would you share this? I mean, dude, like
Yeah,
I'm
if
not
you had
saying
made
that
your
you
whole
look-
career making fun of people, I would not share this. No.
I'm not saying whatever about your look.
No,
okay?
are you
Kevin
gonna
just
pull
went-
your punches with Leafy? Come on, guys. Look, I didn't come back out of a 2-week retirement just so we can pull
All right,
our
you
punches
caught me.
against fucking Leafy. Let it out. This is the
He
place.
looks
This
like-
is the guy you let it out on. You know, throw that handful of chocolate pudding.
He looks like he needs a little bit of us in his life. Like shave the fucking
Well, like
head. Look at the hairline.
yeah. Get you a
Look at the
razor,
hairline.
bud.
Those bangs are covering a whole lot of harm there, dude.
Is he getting gray? Wow, got gray before I did.
How old is Leafy? Is he older?
Ooh.
Or, I mean, younger than us? Probably.
It's hard to tell with that voice. It's real hard.
But I mean, if I was
Phrasing
gonna
point.
like, because first what happened? The story goes, he was in like a plane or something and tweeted out a picture of him sitting like this. It's another ugly one. I don't know if it's up here. Let's find it.
What's up, chat? Welcome. What up? We got Tevin, Babs, Poland Spring.
Oh, here.
What up? What up? Oh, there it is. See?
So it
Covering the
starts-
chin again, which, hey, I get. I can relate to it.
It starts with that. And people were giving him shit, so then he posts the other one. And I'm like, you couldn't at least glammed up a little bit? Like maybe take a shower before you put yourself on blast.
Hey,
Cut your hair?
I don't know, man. Leafy. If I were Leafy, I'd have been off the internet by now. But
Well, he's been off the
who am
internet
I
for
to
a
give him
while.
advice?
Now he's just back for his transphobe arc.
Is it just bait? Is that what he's doing? He knows everyone will come to make fun of him, so he's just like, screw it. I need those impressions, dude.
Yeah.
Elon's paying everybody.
I mean, I'm sure that doesn't hurt.
I gotta get my 5 million impressions so I can cut a check from X Premium.
Oh, well, I guess that
See all those people getting in
inadvertently-
trouble from the misses, you know, with their. We need to talk about your X Premium subscription. What is this?
Aaron hasn't asked any questions yet.
Look out, fellas. Just get ahead of that one now. And or ladies. Yeah, just let your significant other know.
That's
You pay to be relevant on Twitter. It's not porn, all right? You just trying to get them views up. That's all.
So, I guess, yeah, inadvertently, somehow Leafy became the opener for today's episode. Welcome to the podcast. Kevin's been away.
Well,
I mean, I don't even know. Like I was saying to you before the show, I don't remember the last show that we did together. Do you remember what we talked about the last time we did a show?
I don't, but in my defense, I did a lot of stuff in those couple of weeks there, but it was probably right here in studio, just basing it simply on the timeline of events. I would guess we haven't done a shout out in a minute, so I look forward to getting back in the shout out studio, Studio B. But no, all I know is I was watching my X feed thinking like, God damn, this is a rough week to be out of commission because there was a lot of shit going on. And I'm sure we probably won't get to all of it today, to be honest. So go ahead and subscribe now so that way you'll be notified on Sunday when we go live to clean this mess up. That's right. And,
my N-word.
Uh-oh. I had nothing to do with that. Hello, Carla. Welcome.
Yeah, like Kevin was saying, though, go like and comment and subscribe, all that stuff. Say hi in chat. We love to hear from you.
We're almost in the club. I don't even want to say it, but we're only a couple of subscribers away from just a number. A number that's just really the same as any other number, but life's about setting goals and reaching them. So, hey, let's get 2 subscribers today.
2?
Please clap.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 whole subs. He's
Fucking watch it.
Aim for the stars, so if you fall, you land in the clouds, Danny. That's what we're doing here. We're really pushing ourselves to the limit, asking for 2 whole subs. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Look, I got to make up for. It is not PTO, guys. I have a lot of makeup time, so be ready for me to read ad reads like I'm Hank Piker on a Twitch stream. So let's go.
I like it. So, anything we need to catch up on, Kev? Have you had anything interesting to tell us while you were gone? I mean, we know, not the best of circumstances, but you have any funny family occurrences? Did you get to smile with anybody at all?
No, I
know that funerals end up inadvertently turning into, like, family get-togethers.
Yeah, you definitely have the... Exactly, yeah. You have the sad parts early on, and then in the afternoon, in the luncheon, there was a lot of like, oh, remember this, remember that. Yeah. A lot of people remembering things that I don't remember, but
you don't feel as old in those situations. Everybody else is old.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Everyone else is old. I don't feel that doesn't work for me because my brother is like drinking age now, so there's nothing I can do to not feel old. So
my sister's getting married here soon.
So it's nuts, dude. Yeah, it's like what the hell? Stop being adults. But it was fun in that sense, I guess. There was at least some bits of fun to it. No, I would say the highlight of my most recent weekend, one of the, I guess, bonuses of being an editor is I got called upon to play a small role in an upcoming feature dark comedy. We're already going to be in it as the Clout route.
I can't wait to share it.
Yeah, same.
To share it as like, hey, guys, this is what we were.
I can finally talk about it. Like that was something we went over yesterday was like, hey, the festival's in about a month. We should probably start marketing this thing because if it gets into the festival, great. And if it doesn't, we'd still like people to watch it. There are some other festivals that he's thinking about entering it into next year if it doesn't get into Nightmare Film Festival. But one of the things, sometimes a role pops up and it's like, well, we need somebody to do this. And then it's like, well, how do you feel about shaving your beard into some different facial hair and taking your glasses off so you can play this other role? And hence Evil Kev was born, and so I'm looking forward to that. So that was something I wasn't expecting, but here we are.
Here we go. We've already got it. I'm feeling home sweet home vibes. Turtle, nice to see you in chat. But we've got Paul and Springs here saying Danny's only been to those Irish funerals, so he thinks it's normal to have fun with them. I mean,
yeah,
she's
a little element of the Irish funeral, Luckily, we've learned from previous mistakes, and we no longer have an open bar at the Navekian funerals. That's
good.
Some lessons you only need to learn once.
You got to keep Uncle Kev sober.
Yeah, or at the very least, make sure he's paying the tab. So somebody's gonna clean that mess up. Thank God they also hid the karaoke mic So, what up, V-Dub in the chat? Welcome, welcome.
Oh, goodness gracious. So,
It is me. Have no fear. I've not been replaced.
I guess to get it out the way at the top, because I want to play the soundbite so much, and like I want to play it a lot.
This one?
Psych!
Oh, you see what I did
Oh, you
there?
got me, you got
The
me.
psych is that it's the psych. Oh.
Sorry, I found that really cringy.
I told you we got some making up to do, folks.
So, while you were away, a lot of things happened, like you said. One of them is that Rudy Jules, one of the frequent routes on the Clout route,
Rudy Jules
Rudy
back.
Jules.
Rudy Jules back.
Rudy Giuliani, he had some nasty, I guess it was, I don't know if it was an actual clip or if it was just like transcripts of conversation between him and like his secretaries or whatever, but you know,
Somebody had to write this down. So the court stenographer's like, go on. And what did he say after that?
exactly. So, I happened to catch this Majority Report clip this week, and it made me laugh so hard to hear Sam Cedar have to enunciate these words that Giuliani had said.
And this isn't a scene from the Borat sequel, right? Although it paints that in a whole new... Well, it doesn't paint it in a new light so much as it confirms the light it was originally painted
Exactly.
in. Zoinks.
Listen to this.
Bruh.
Come here, big tits. Come here, big tits.
Titties.
Your tits belong to me. Give them to me, indiscernible. I want to claim my tits. I want to claim my tits. I want to claim my tits.
And he just
These are my
repeats
tits.
it. Oh, he's doing that thing where no one's laughing at his joke, so he just repeats it because we've talked
are
about
my
this
tits.
before. The only reason that no one's laughing at that joke is because obviously they didn't hear it, so I have to just repeat it until I get that laugh. I gotta claim my tits. I gotta claim my tits. Bring your tits over there. Wow,
As
that
soon
is.
as I heard this, I was like, dude, this is all I'm going to be saying for a while now. It's like stuck in my head. Every time I look
Thanks
at
for
my
the
wife,
warning.
it's just come here, big tits. And now that Kevin's here, honestly, I just have the urge to be like, these are my tits.
I want to claim my tits.
I'll get my
These
twit
are my
longer
tits.
ready. For when I have to say, I had no idea that Danny was going to sexually harass so many people at trying to claim everyone's breasts.
Uh-oh.
He is no longer part of the leftist mafia podcast. Wait, that was Blair from Illuminati.
that wasn't
Sorry,
me.
that wasn't Danny. Whoops.
No, you haven't caught me on any leftist podcast yet. Okay.
Well, you won't have to do the leftist rebrand. You're already there. You won't have to do the iDubbbz apology
I don't
tour.
think I get to. I can't claim leftist in Ohio. I just don't think you can. It's just like my blood runs to red.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. When you think about it, being a lefty in Ohio probably puts you close to the middle.
yeah.
You know,
You
you're
get it.
probably,
You get it.
yeah. Some of that stuff's beaten into you pretty hard in an early age.
Luckily I avoided like the racism, the casual racism and sexism. I avoided most of the bad redneck hillbilly things, but some of them, I like my guns.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, you-
Hell yeah, brother, my potato launchers. Let me load up. I tell you, the world would be a better place if we all had potato launchers.
Oh yeah. Well, I will refer you to previous episodes and seasons. Just look up the Kev's chocolate pudding idea. It's not what you think. All right. Don't be gross. Okay. It's a perfectly reasonable solution to a modern day problem.
Kevin, you missed a lot. You missed the Majority Report while you were gone.
Yeah, that's the only time I've missed it.
And
Sorry.
and also while you were gone, you missed I know you're a fan, a Salvo pancake stream. And
No way he does those. That's cool.
he still does those.
Good for him, dude. Where they got him on Kick, Rumble?
Well, I don't know where he's doing it at, but it's
Well, we know where he's doing it at. It's someone's basement.
his
But
dad's basement, specifically. But I like to avoid the small commentary nonsense when it comes with you. But I had to show you this one.
Well, no matter what you do, small commentary nonsense finds its way into my DMs anyway. So don't worry about it, brother. I'm not losing any sleep. All right.
Fucking watch it.
You guys better watch it in Kevin's DMs. I'm telling you right now.
You better clear out, man. It's no place for the faint of heart, man.
That's funny. Anyways, Sally here.
Poland. God damn it.
We've got this Ryan Morse post says, wow, after Edwin's video failed to save his career and being exposed for beating up his dad, Salvo is now doing blackface streams. This is really going to help you get a job, bud. Which,
Oh my God.
I wonder, do you think a employer Google searches, I mean, I don't know how they would find Salvo's like online shit, but if they found his online shit,
You think he goes at work and he has
he's
like
fucked.
he drew like pancakes on his cubicle wall and they put 2 and 2 together. They're like, wait, his name's Sal.
Oh,
And he's got a bunch
no.
of pancakes. You don't think he's that fucking weirdo online, do you?
Oh no, they put it together. No, but
I mean, hey, I don't know. I don't know what happens. That's why I just go by my real name, Kev Nevick, and people can search whatever they want to search.
well,
And they'll find what they find.
if any employers watch our stream, they can be sure that this is the one and only Salvo Pancakes doing blackface.
Wait.
Salvo's doing blackface. Yeah. So what?
What is there? Is there context here? Is this going to be a
Does it
gotcha
need-
moment?
Do you need context?
Am I gonna lay into this and then you find out that there was actually some deeper meaning where he was pointing out how bad blackface is and how no one should ever do it?
Well, even Tropic Thunder, which if you're considering that Salvo's on the level of Tropic Thunder in terms of comedy,
I'm not, just so we're clear, but go on.
then maybe you can make that argument. But no, I
Okay.
think that
What about It's Always Sunny?
you think he's on It's Always Sunny levels.
No. This isn't internet comment etiquette with Eric,
Well, safe to
who
say,
very literally was at that level, I believe.
I would say it's pretty safe to say that the context surrounding Salvo doing blackface on a stream is kind of irrelevant. when
It's
he's
just,
doing
hey, look at
blackface.
me. I need more attention, and this is the most creative way I could think to get it.
We've got
Is
Devin
that
in the
am I
chat.
being rude?
There wasn't a deep.
There wasn't. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate that. Thank you, Babs, for confirming as well. Yeah, nothing of depth coming from Sal. Yeah. You know,
I thought, when it comes to
but hey,
small commentary
it's
bullshit,
got
this is warranted.
1,700 views, dude. That's worth it.
Shit.
It's hard to put a price on that, unless you have paid for X Premium, which sounds way more professional than Twitter Blue, right?
I bet Salvo's dad has seen a lot worse than X Premium on his credit card bill.
A future Chad Amato. Fans of true crime, you will get that reference. And if you don't, look it up, but on someone else's computer.
Incognito mode.
Oh, yeah, that'll fix it. Yeah, incognito mode. And if you want to DM me, please only do it on Snapchat, where all of my messages are permanently deleted and no one can ever find them.
Exactly.
It's exactly how that works.
You got it, Kevin. So the other guy in the couple there, there's Salvo, and then there's his buddy Edwin.
Oh, yeah. The
not
Sneeko
to-
lookalike.
Not to be confused with Sneeko, as Kevin always says.
They are the same guy. How is that? Listen, that's a wig. And what's his name? Sneeko puts the wig on. Yeah.
So while you were gone
That
as
guy
well,
is totally Prince's kid, by the way.
Edwin released his
Allegedly.
yeah, he does. It is Prince vibes, isn't
You
it?
don't have to
Little
watch
bit.
Dynasty.
So while you were gone as well, Edwin released his video to exonerate himself from all the allegations of sexual misconduct. And he spent 40 minutes talking about how he's not gay. He's beating the gay allegations.
He sounds like Anthony Palumbo. I'm not gay or anything. I'm just saying.
So They're tough allegations to be, I guess, but he came out with this video, and it is like 2 hours long, and everybody stopped what they're doing in this small little commentary community to watch this shit. Somehow you avoided it, Kevin. Thank God.
Picked the right week to be out sick, huh?
Well,
yeah.
He, I wouldn't waste your time with any of the irrelevant details.
Chad is explaining it to
you.
me right now. He spent 1 hour saying he wasn't gay, which just told me he is super gay. I mean, we've talked about this before, right? If someone spends 20 minutes telling you how humble they are, guess what they're not? Huh? I'm not saying anything. I'm just not ruling anything out either, all right?
I'm with you.
Not that it would matter, you know? I have no preference for his sexuality.
You have no preference for Edwin's
I
sexuality.
feel like regardless of his sexuality, he and I are not in the same dating pool. Let's just put it that way, all right?
Yeah, I feel like that's safe.
Yeah.
So,
Thou doth protest too much.
I mean, yeah, chat's pretty on point with all of it here. I wouldn't bother you, though, with most of the details. I don't think it changed much in terms of anyone's opinion. I think it might have made him look worse,
Guys,
if anything.
I'm super straight, you guys. Just leave me alone.
But it did have a couple clips that were kind of funny, and this
She goes to another school.
one's one that I needed to share with you. This one, even the Deaf Noodles thought it was funny to clip out and share. This is his clip.
Ooh.
So,
Big time. Hey, wait. I hear he's an ass. All right. I also missed out on a lot in our Discord, but I know that frickin' Dennis can be a dick sometimes. Seen it live.
yeah, well, our Discord.
I just hope Dennis made this video when he was not in the gym doing exercise.
Oh, God.
I'm never going to let that one down. That one and the punching down thing, listen.
Well,
I'm like an elephant in that I hold a grudge. Is that the saying? Yeah, move on.
the funny thing about the punching down thing is that they can't punch down anymore when they don't have a show.
Oh,
The channel's,
how you lose a show?
the channel's gone, and
Don't do that. I'm sorry.
I think all their content's
No.
gone too.
No, I'm a dick. Damn it. I didn't know. See, I didn't look
There's
before
no
I
more
left.
punching up or down. They're
Damn
gone.
it. Oh,
I mean, I think
shoot.
that Dave is gonna return, but I don't think that their podcast. I think their podcast did not survive the storm.
Damn.
We'll see. Hey, who knows? I could be out of
We
line.
need that soundbite. Can we get the Deaf Noodles saying, yeah, shout out to your podcast? Can we get that on the soundboard,
find it
please?
and we'll get it.
I
Okay.
want that. I kind of need it.
Here, but listen to this.
If I feel too awkward to say that I have to take a shit on the first night that I'm at your place, then maybe I'll say I have to poopy. If I feel
Yeah, that's way less awkward. Say it like a child.
say I have to poopy. If I feel
Yeah, that'll get you laid. Holy cow. Oh, wow.
Maybe I have to poopy, Kevin.
Uh,
So what's your thoughts on? Because the other one he said was coldies. If I'm coldies, then I want a sweatshirt. So what are your thoughts on coldies and poopies, and are you going to be adding it to your vocabulary?
then maybe I'll say I have to poopy.
oh my
You couldn't say shit if you had a mouthful.
wow. My favorite show, one of my favorite shows of all time, was a little show called Arrested Development. And that's just a fun fact of information about me. It has no bearing on my opinion of Edwin. I'm not saying that Edwin may be a victim of arrested development. I'm just saying that it's a shame that the show Arrested Development didn't get more seasons because Netflix fucking ruined it. It was awful. It was about as bad as whatever that clip was that I just had to watch.
That time around.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, shit. He's got the look though, man. Dude could turn himself into a symbol. My God.
Arrested Development there. That's pretty funny.
Can you define coldies and use it in a sentence, please?
I'm coldies, so I have my
Hey, brother,
sweatshirt on
snap me a couple coldies out of that cooler. It's
Yeah,
been a
that
hard
sounds like-
day.
That sounds like more something I would
Yeah.
say.
You need help with that fire pit, brother? I just brought a couple of cooldies in from the garage.
What about
Coldies?
what
God
about
damn it. I can't even
poopies,
say
though?
it.
What about poopies though? Do you ever poopies would be like the thing somebody like me or you would say
I think
in a situation where maybe not even, Maybe this is even too far for me to say.
Yeah, so say,
You're
go on.
taking out your doggy or something. Your little dog.
There you go.
and
Yeah.
You say, not that.
You say gazoon tight.
You
No,
say
get out there and
gesundheit.
take a poopy.
Go take
apparently.
a shit. No. You say, oh, like, take a poopies or something.
You don't
to your
just
little
you
dog.
don't just now. Sorry. Hey, warning for any of those of you who have dogs while you're watching. I'm sorry in advance, but wouldn't you just say potty? You know, like wouldn't you just
Right,
say
I
go
mean,
outside? Sorry,
poopies is
sorry.
different.
Somebody's dog is like spinning. They're like, yeah, let's go. Sorry, guys, my bad. But
Poopies is interesting.
when would you say poopies? Because my thought is, at the point in life where one can sit on a toilet and wipe their own ass, the word poopy should be removed from your vocabulary.
Fair enough.
That's just me. Any human being saying poopy should be saying it to their trusted guardian who's going to help them with their poopy. And anything beyond that, I don't care to comment any further. And maybe, to each their own when it comes to safe words, all right? But I'm out.
Oh, goodness gracious.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Oh, well, so that's the catch up on your little small commentary stuff, besides like your DMs and stuff. You already got those.
Hey. I hear you run with a bad crowd, Danny. That's what I was told.
We got criminals.
Let it be known that I
We've
will
got
never,
criminals
I do not
in
want to
the chat.
associate with doxers or criminals. All
You
right?
want to explain yourself?
Hey, why don't you have a seat? Why don't you have a seat?
Explain yourself.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm saying, woo, right here. You're gonna be mine. Woo!
All right,
love it.
well, let's get into some actual stories here. How about
Enough for the foreplay, guys. Let's get busy.
I guess this is a tame story. You remember this was actually one of the last things we probably talked about. The not real plane lady. Should we play the clip again?
Yes, we should. Of course we should.
That is not real. You are
got
not
to.
real.
We've got to. Thank you, chat. I appreciate those. I missed you too. Absolutely. It's good.
Yeah, catch up with chat.
Good to be back. Hash is in the chat. Mama Creepy's in the chat. Kind of cool. Greg, what's up? Don't worry, you didn't miss much. We just talked about how this is definitely the real me, and even though I have a goatee, I have not been replaced by an evil version of myself. I don't remember what season of Community that was, but it's not relevant because that didn't happen. All right? That's why I'm wearing the hat from the thumbnail, so you guys all know that it's the real me. V-Dub has to poopy. BRB. Carla says, she's so cute. Is Carla referring to the woman on the plane? Because I would agree, all right? You know what I like to say in these moments, right?
I do. What do you like to say?
Can we get a soundbite of Hassan saying it instead of me? Because I can fix her, all right? Listen, I know what it's like to deal with shape-shifting lizard people on an airplane, all right? Listen. Don't listen. I don't have anything else to say about it. I can't talk about it.
We actually found context. This lady's been doxxed, actually, is what happened, but there's
No.
context.
Hey, wait. Hang on, man. I just did a whole thing about how I don't associate with known doxers.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Ah.
I promise I did not dox the airplane lady, okay? Here, let's watch the clip.
All right.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it.
You can fix her, huh?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
believe it or do you not believe it, Kevin?
I believe it. Of course I believe it. I believe everything she's saying.
That's what I thought you would say.
I don't get too but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real.
So, a few weeks ago now, or whatever it was, we watched this when it went viral. And this lady, since then, has been revealed. Okay.
Oh, my God.
She got doxxed or whatever, but the story came out as to what surrounded the motherfucker that is not real. You are not real. Well, I guess I won't say her name, even though the news is certainly reporting on her name. Airplane, not real lady, okay? She is a saleswoman, a marketing person.
Of
okay?
course, she's in marketing. Go on, yeah.
She
I
lives
take
in a
it
pretty,
back. I can't fix her. No, marketers can't be fixed. All right,
She
go
lives
ahead.
in a pretty expensive home. They're saying $2 million home. So if you can fix her, you better start on it. So
She might have
so
to
we can
fix
set the
me.
studio up there.
God
Okay?
damn.
But the story broke as to what they were screaming about. Her family was there with her on the plane, and she was mad as to who stole her AirPods and where the fuck did they go.
That's what started it.
That's what started the kerfuffle, as they say. She
Honestly,
was searching for her AirPods. She could not find them. I think the family was involved with like somebody picked them up or something. And one thing led to another, and you're calling out a motherfucker in the back of the plane for not being real.
yeah. I mean, that's usually what happens. I mean, losing AirPods. I bet there were pros. You know, AirPod Pros. You lose those. I'm yelling at my neighbor's dog when I can't find mine. I'm like, God damn it! I know. Shut up, Scott. I know he ate them. You're like, they're probably
turn
inside
it
your
up
couch
really loud
again,
and
you
you
bald
hear it.
bastard. And I'm like, fuck you, Scott. I know you took my AirPods. That motherfucking dog's not even real, Scott.
You have to turn up
Completely
your music
reasonable.
really loud, and you hear it in the backyard playing out of a pile of shit.
Yeah, pile of dog shit. Yeah, because Thor ate it again. God damn it, fucking Scott.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a little update on the not real plane lady. I love that clip, so there's no reason not to play it again.
I love this. Kind of cool, Craig. I can roast people. If someone called me a reptile, I wouldn't know how to reply. V-Dub says she lives on a $2 million house. She gives me a room, and I'll give it a shot. That motherfucker is not real.
Bluetooth fried her brain.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard about that, dude. Yeah.
You gotta don't sleep with your phone next to your head, dude.
And don't try to grow plants near
growing something
Wi-Fi,
in there.
which, I mean, first of all, why you would try that is beyond me, but I live in a normal house, I think. So, you know, not a green one.
Awesome. Well, we kind of have another update on a story. If you remember this, Forgiati, I think that's how you say it. Forgiati Blow. He's the target, they be targeting, target. You're targeting my kids.
Oh yeah, that platinum, that double platinum banger. I remember it well. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, especially after I did my rendition, I figured that you would really remember.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh,
Shake it,
pardon
shake
me,
it, shake
pardon
it,
me,
shake it.
But Forgiati Blow is back. He's about to go on tour for Trump and his presidential campaign. But they have a mascot now. Do you want to see?
Is that a filter? Oh, that's not a real beard.
That's a Keemstar beard.
I mean,
that's one of those that you could arguably like take off.
that's
like,
my
pull
next
off.
thing. Yeah. When this comes back, that's what I'm going for.
You're trying to make it as
God,
fake looking.
yeah. I want to look like, what's that guy? Hard Rock Nick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, I do know what you're talking
I
about.
want to have just
That
like
guy's
5
crazy
o'clock
as fuck.
shadow just tattooed on my face. And so it just looks like that all the time, like it's drawn on. Yeah, no, that motherfucker's beard is not real. All right?
Yeah, let's get these guys. Let's get not real airplane lady and Forgiati Blow in a room together and see if she can suss out who's real or not.
Yeah, she'd think he was a lizard. He just seems like the kind of guy that would stick his tongue out and wag it at a woman across the room. You know, just,
My God.
hey, lady, see something you like? And she'd be like, isn't there, there's more fucking lizards here, God damn it.
Goodness gracious. So let's take a listen here.
What's up? It's Forgiati Blue. I got a special guest with me today.
I don't know if this is copyrighted.
Oh, Disney's going to come after that ass, dude. Oh.
Well, they're fighting with. They don't like Disney. Remember?
Well, yeah. But I bet Disney's got
Disney's
better
coming for your
lawyers than
kid.
this fucking idiot. He spent all his money on a paint job for his truck.
And a Mickey costume. Don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Also, the costume.
That costs a lot. That's like a expensive furry suit there.
Well, shout out to King Cobra JFS.
Forgiati Blow, and we're here to make Disney
great again. Trump 2024.
Look how amused he is. Look how.
I didn't come all the way from Florida just to hear about your problems, huh?
I don't know if he actually thinks the Mickey is funny or if he thinks like the fact that he's doing this is so funny.
That's a great. See, again, I must call out Danny's uncanny ability to freeze frame at just the most epic times. Look at this. He's doing like the hang loose thing while he also, and the way the guy's doesn't, his ill-fitting costume kind of makes it look like he's hanging dong a little bit, I love
I see that.
You see what I'm saying?
Knees,
yeah, like, thank God those aren't gray pants. Oh my God, we'd all. That reminds me. This reminds me of James Corden, dude. Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
No, let's not.
Let's get.
That's
loud.
not okay. He's gone. He don't even do that show anymore.
I will never let anyone forget
So
how
let's not
horrible
remember.
James Corden is. Okay, Vita, back me up here, will you? Listen,
The
British hate him way more than we do. They had to deal with his ass the whole way up, while he was just being shitty to everyone the whole time. But anyway, what was Mickey saying again?
Trump 2024. Protect the children. We're standing up for the children. We're keeping these sickos out of Disney and all these corporations like Target. Look,
like Target. Don't forget I did that Target song.
Yeah, protect the kids from Target. Yeah.
Those rainbow flags.
big rallies coming up. We're going everywhere this year. Tag right now where you're at. I'm bringing Mega Mouse and the
Do
Trump
not
flag
let
where
that
you're at. I wanna
person
go
know where
see
your children
you're
are.
voting Trump 2024 from, baby. Trump.
Look what he's wearing too. He's got like this a Trump little like polo here. I mean, obviously we already talked about the glue-on beard, the Make America Great Again red hat, and some Nike shorts.
Which
class.
I'm no industry expert, but those are some of the cheapest hats money can buy.
Trucker hat. I like myself a trucker hat.
And that honestly looks like an iron-on T-shirt. I'm going to challenge you, Danny. It almost looks like he's got a T-shirt on over his polo. I don't even think that polo is decorated.
That's even worse.
I think he just put a
shitty
shitty press-on T-shirt over a white polo. But listen.
Nobody does that.
Guys, you can't let me get away with this. I should not be allowed to critique anyone's fashion. This has been well documented as well. So let's move on before I end up taking more notes on how to grow that beard.
Fair enough. All right, so one of the big stories today.
I hear the banjo music now. God damn it.
Oh, one of the bigger stories of today, okay? Not the biggest, because I can't wait to get into the Ethan Klein talk with you. It's so funny. It's so funny.
What a weird day it is.
What a weird day it is. But Fousey, I don't know if you remember Fousey Tube. I think we might have talked about him maybe on one of the last shows.
Sadly, even I can't forget Fousey Tube. I've tried.
Mr. Prank Extraordinaire.
That's awfully generous of you.
They're all fake, by the way. He said so himself. They were all fake. So if there were any doubt that they were real, well, they're definitely fake.
The only one I think is real is the time when he's yelling at Keemstar on the roof of a car. I believe that video was very real.
Well, they're done. Keemstar actually revoked his Happy Punch promo little affiliate tag on Twitter. And you know when things happen on Twitter, it's like MySpace top friends and stuff. That's serious business. You like an enemy's tweet, you fucking do, you do something like that.
You went after my sponsors. Ethan and I would never do that. Keem, I've said it once and I'll say it again. You absolutely need help at your announce table, and I happen to be a professional. So call me. Call me. I can upgrade your presentation overnight, brother. I will even grow a beard to match yours if you want. But, I won't wear the bandana. That's where I draw the line.
I'll just report. So many people would love to see it. If you got in as a Keemstar Happy Punch promo talking head guy, okay, I would, ride your Clout route, get in there somehow. And then I would do the people's work, and I would go shove a camera in like Diorio's face while he's courtside, or
courtside.
Whatever.
Danny's gonna need some training before I can bring him on as my apprentice.
Right. Well, you get what I
Yes, I love
I'd do
that.
the people's work, and I'd harass all the little commentary heads that get invited by Keemstar there, or all the memes that we talk about on the show that end up being there because they go to these influencer boxing shits.
I'll be ready. Let's do it.
It could be our vlog channel.
Yeah.
Clout
Oh
vlogs.
God, yes, yes. Clout vlogs. I love it, dude. I'm gonna go shirtless like Brett Kreischer,
I like
whatever his
that.
name is.
Brett Kreischer.
Van Wilder. You know who I'm fucking talking about.
Oh goodness. So yeah, like I was saying, Fousey has been like shunned from the internet for a while, and he's making kind of a resurgence on Twitch.
Oh yeah,
He's been
yeah. We've
doing,
watched
like,
him in line. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've watched him wait in line at stores because again, he's a fucking talented producer and a comedic genius.
I mean, at least he's not taking a shit while his camera's watching his chair or something.
Yeah. I'd almost rather him live stream from the shitter than live stream while in line at a fucking Best Buy, dude. Like, who? I get it. I get what it's like. You know, when I had my little 2-week sabbatical, I really wanted to live stream. I really wanted to post stuff. I really wanted to make content. But you don't have to be live all the time, Hassan. You don't have to get paid to eat your lunch or to wait in line at a fucking Best Buy. Sometimes
what they want.
you can just check out and be a regular ass human for a few minutes. You know, I say it's normal for a human to refer to humans as humans. Don't look into that. Don't worry about why I phrased it that way. That's not your problem.
Are you not real?
Hey, the not real one is the guy waiting in line on a live stream at a fucking Walmart. All right, that's I'm absolutely real and totally of this universe. I did not get 2012 over here.
Mama Creepy says, Bert from YMH. Yeah, I think to prove
Is that the same Bert?
Yeah, I think to prove you're real, you need to go shirtless like Bert. Bert Kirshner.
What is the machine in French? I'll look it up. I'm just gonna make a completely different version of that story.
Oh, so, anyways, like you said, yeah, we watched them in line. Well, God,
Enthralling.
it's worse now. It might be.
How does it get worse?
It might be at a airport, so it's like not in line for something. He's like leaving. He's like getting out of a line. Okay, so a little bit different content, but
You're right, Ash.
he runs into a beautiful young woman out here at the airport and decides to use his Riz or whatever, like he would, like the young kids say. And I don't think it worked out for him very well here.
Well, look at that face. What do you mean? How could that guy's Riz not work? I mean,
the Riz is off the charts, baby. Can you measure that? Is there a device for that?
I don't know, but I'm thinking whenever you, as a guy who wears lots of things that clash and does so confidently, this guy's confidence levels are over 9,000 with he's got the camo vest, the purple shirt, something else. Is that like the flag of Mexico he's got on a blanket wrapped around his neck?
I'm sure.
The sunglasses. He is balling. So yeah, how could anyone who's probably on a long layover and hates airports the way every other human being hates airports, how would they be able to resist this man's charms? I know I couldn't. Yeah.
So we can get a face like that, okay? So we can get a face like that. We gotta eat some of these, okay? Because I did. I already leaked it to everybody that we were gonna do the sour challenge. When you came back.
So you're running with doxers and now you're leaking content. Oh, good.
Kevin.
Oh, good. See, this is what I came back for.
Fucking watch it.
Quit telling people what I'm up to. Okay?
Don't worry, I'm ready for a quick disguise change. I can have this thing wiped off in 30 seconds.
Oh goodness.
I'll be in a wig and I'll be out of here.
I do love chat right now. V-Dub says Keem should be hosting the Law Cow podcast instead of boring ass laugh track Tommy C. Well, see, I think that Tommy C wants to flex his he's sitting in an arcade every time he does a show. Remember he closes shop at the local arcade, kicks all the children out, and films his show.
Oh yeah, I watch Tommy C all the time.
Yeah, so having said that,
sorry.
he has different credentials than Keem. You know, he's in an arcade, so like with Boogie and Wings or whatever when they're talking video games and stuff, he's got a little expertise where Keem doesn't.
Why the fuck you stream that, man?
Let's keep going here.
Showing up as offline does not get it to stop.
Camera in Dioria's face and harassing meme people, kind of cool. Greg says, and I agree. Yeah, that would be quite the fun.
V-Dub would unironically love Clout vlogs. Do you think though? I think that would the mystery would be ruined at that point. You know, you get to see how the sausage is made. You might, yeah,
sausage.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. It might be. You might be like, wow, Kev's stressed out a lot. You know, he's kind of always doing a podcast about something. Man, those fight nights sure do seem stressful. I don't know how much fun it would be, but we'll get some behind the scenes of something eventually, I'm sure.
You just have to vlog, like you have a separate camera filming you while you're doing podcasts. That's my vlog camera.
I watched Ferris Bueller too much growing up, so you know, I was a kid. I always wanted to like narrate my life as I was walking through it, but you know. And then I just watched Arrested Development, so now it's actually Ron Howard that narrates my life instead of me. Look at that!
I touched these.
These things got cool
them,
stuff in them. You know what I mean? Did you get these in Michigan?
Yeah.
Hey.
No, it's that FaZe rug or whatever. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but he made a sour challenge and supposedly it sucks. So we'll see here.
Oh, this is from one of those FaZe guys.
Yeah, you know, it might be drugs.
Well, guys, please like and subscribe to see what Danny tries to poison me with next week.
Mama Creepy says, I wonder who Keemstar was in a past life.
I'm pretty sure I've seen his likeness on a Egyptian sarcophagus.
On a coffin, yes.
They got the same beard.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Those pointy things. Is that where those come from? They put those little like cups on the end of their pointy beards to keep them from poking people's eyes out. Shit.
Probably, yeah. He needs one of those. He never would have made it to Valhalla, even with a good beard like that. He just, I doubt it.
Paul and Spring's yelling at me because you revealed that I run with Doxers. Yeah, Kevin, we run with Dockers.
We run with Dockers. Hey, that was great. I love it. They tried that in a small town, and then they got their ass whooped with some chairs. Goddamn, I sounded like Jim Ross watching that clip. I was like, by God, he smacked Grandma on the head with a folding chair, King. Oh, my God.
All right, so thank you, chat. Let's eat these fucking stupid things and then see if we can get on the same level as Fousey in this picture, okay?
Poland's got me pegged. She wants to watch me get irritated at a Walmart. Well, wait.
Take the peg.
Hang on.
Take the peg.
I meant that exactly how I phrased it. Let's go. Oh, no. Now my pants are sour.
All three. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Now you're supposed to suck on them, and then what did it say?
No, I'm not doing all that. What?
Don't make a face, Kevin. Okay.
All three of them, right? At once?
I already know.
We should mute the mic. It's going to be good. Here's a Clout Route ASMR.
I already know. It's not that bad.
I hate the sound that I know is coming out right now.
It's kind of bad.
And I just hope none of you were wearing headphones.
Here, let's watch this.
Yeah, comment me more.
I'm such a dickhead. I'm not. I'm a great person.
I can tell.
But literally, he is a dickhead. I can say it.
I'm so
Bald
good.
warning.
It's a cult, basically. I'm not kidding you.
Dickheads.
Yeah.
You're sober?
Yeah, well, no.
I have a Discord,
This
right?
ain't shit, by the way.
You're good?
Is this just because I was raised on Warheads? Not just the WMDs, but the really shitty candy? You know what I mean? We'd be hiding under our desk doing like a bomb drill while we're sucking on these really sour candies that were hard for like 30 seconds. Is this Vin Diesel?
I do think Warheads are worse, but it did like open
You're crying, dude. Look at you.
It did open me up. I got like
Fucking soy boy sour cuck over here. Look at this. What is this stuff again? We're trying Whatever this
Why not?
bullshit is.
Here it says
It's weak.
fuck off. I didn't have to use the. They give you like this fucking neutralizer shit. This. It's not that bad.
Woo!
It ain't that bad. Give me a break, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Go eat a Warhead if you want to eat some sour shit. That is more sour. I agree.
Yeah, this just tastes like a Warhead after you've already stripped the powder off of it.
Ugh. Okay, well, moving on. I guess that wasn't much, huh?
Yeah, nothing.
Beth says, "Ooh, this fool tattooed his hair." Kevin Daniel.
Let's go.
Did we get hair tattoos?
Let's go. That's what I'm saying.
Oh wow.
Look out for me.
All right, now listen to him riz this lady up. Okay, this is what we're talking about. This is the controversy that he's suffering from right now.
All right.
With like 8,000 members. Can I send them a picture of me and you kissing?
Fucking
To
great.
piss them off? Thank you.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean,
she was
pretty
very
into it.
forthcoming. Yeah, she was.
And how could she not be? Look at that. I mean,
Wait, what are you saying?
look at that guy. Ooh.
You know what Fousey's thinking right now.
Come here, big tits. Come here, big tits. Your tits belong to me.
I want to claim them. I
That's
want to
not
claim
funny.
them.
We should be making jokes like that because this is not a laughing matter when we get to the actual meat of this story.
Make sure you like and subscribe and retweet. If you follow us on Twitter, like, comment, and subscribe, we will mail you this bullshit neutralizer that I don't fucking need because that wasn't sour. But anyway, Fousey's a real Riz god, I hear.
Okay.
I got not sour shit stuck in my teeth. Forgive me for a second.
You just need to listen.
They're gonna cancel me for this. I don't care though.
Well, he said it. He don't care.
It's
so.
weird. Then why'd you say it out loud like that with the nervous laugh?
He doesn't care, so remember that.
I have a boner right now. I swear to God, you can feel it under my pants. I swear to God.
Oh, listen, dude, you got nothing
Don't
but
tell me you with the good
14-year-olds
time.
watching you,
Join
dude.
a
It's
Mile High Club with
inappropriate.
me?
So I got.
They're in the airport. He says, "Would you join the Mile High Club with me?"
Yeah, will you pay $300 to get this last-minute flight so we can bang on an airplane? In, like, the least convenient place. Now, not that I'm suggesting they should bang in the airport, because I imagine that'd be pretty difficult. That'd be some Tom Cruise Mission Impossible level stuff right there to get away with that, but no, I can't imagine being like, "Hey, stranger, you want to fuck in the airplane bathroom?"
Hash gives me an idea here that I've never thought of, okay? Because Pest was saying tattoo the hair, but she says grow a tiny slit of hair so your head could look like a dick.
Oh,
Like a
we've
little-
got it already with the island. I've kind of
My head
got
doesn't really look like a dick. It's too
Yeah, I could
giant.
do it.
I don't have like a hole, but maybe if I I don't know, I could probably fuck with it. We could make this happen maybe. Poland says first Clout Route blog. She actually typoed, funny enough. First Clout Route blog. Micro pigmentation. What the fuck is that?
The first flout route. Who told? Did you leak that I've been practicing flute as well? It's my goal to be a concert
You're a
flautist.
flautist?
Yeah. Shout out to what is that? Flight of the Conchords. There we
Yes,
go.
yep.
Thank you. Looks like you never be a concert flautist.
Anyways,
In
this
a-
is where this gets not
in a city.
We got to stop laughing.
City. There's no way I'm going to stop laughing during the rest of this.
more
I mean,
Ugh, now that kind of upset my stomach too.
should I do this the next time I'm in the airport? Be like, guys, I am in a Discord with 35 members. Will you please kiss me on the
You
mouth?
Don't say that. You
So
don't
I can
say
prove
the
to them.
35.
Well, why did he say 8,000? Why does it matter? Like, really, that was supposed to pop?
Ryan says you're the master of the skin flip.
Hey. See, again, I am tired. I don't know. Danny is leaking all my goddamn DMs. Something's going on. I'm apparently
blame this on me.
associating with known doxers, according to my direct messages, and now people are leaking all my personal information.
The skin flu.
God damn it.
Oh goodness gracious. Let's
It's technically the organ, okay? Jesus. Clout route comb overs. Oh
let's
my
go
God.
before we get
Thank
too
you,
lost in
chat.
sauce.
I got sold in his sex trade.
you got sold in the sex trade. I actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against sex trading.
And she didn't believe him.
As if
she was like,
As if you would not.
He's like, I'm actually like an advocate. Yeah, I'm actually like an advocate. Like, I'm so. Ask anybody. Ask Danny. I am so against sex slavery. Like, I don't feel as strongly about the regular kind, but sex slavery, dude. I'm really passionate about
regular kind
sex
of sex or
slavery.
Kind of slavery.
Either, brother, either. I'm not passionate about either one of those. I'm just only passionate about sex work and people being sex trafficked, man, you know, because that's just a terrible thing. Wow, that's like what's gonna, you know, a little here foreshadowing. That's gonna be like when we all gang up on xQc later, and it's like, could there be an easier thing to be on the right side about? Like, dude, I hate fucking rape. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Good for you, man. Hell yeah. Fucking goddamn.
Okay, well.
What happened?
He was trying to make me a lot lizard recently.
A what?
Yeah, a lot lizard. I like her.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard a lot lizard refer to herself as a lot lizard.
Yeah, right.
That's a new one.
Well, most of the time when I say lot lizard, people are like, what, you know, what the fuck's a lot lizard? I've never heard that before.
Unless they watch It's Always Sunny, and then they're like, you split me open like a coconut.
So yeah, it is interesting to hear somebody say, like, especially when they're saying, "I've been sex trafficked." I was a lot lizard. I'm sorry. It's an interesting.
And he's just doing that. He's doing that old frat bro college thing where he doesn't give a fuck about what she's saying. He's just trying to fuck, and so he's just like, yeah, and they're like, oh, I'm super passionate about you not having to sex. I mean, the first thing I said to you earlier was like, do you want to fuck in a airport or in an airplane bathroom? But you know, I feel so bad for you that you're being sex trafficked. I don't see you as an object or whatever. It's like, bro, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here?
Well, it goes on.
Goddamn, Fousey.
It goes on, unfortunately.
Take that Kobe Bryant jersey off, you fucking scumbag. Oh wait, actually, that kind of tracks. We can't clear Kobe of all wrongdoing. All right. All right. At least his was likely consensual. Okay. All right. I don't think he trafficked anyone. Should I back out of here?
Here, I don't want anybody coming after us.
Guys, don't worry. He can't hurt anyone anymore. Okay. Don't be upset.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you being this honest. This is a real conversation.
No, it's real.
My audience might not understand, but I've been there. I used to be a sex addict, so I used prostitutes for years.
So I used to get lots.
I used massage parlors for years, so I understand.
No, you don't.
Are you? Spell?
Dude, that is the worst. Okay, so I understand what you're going through is like it's not a good one. It's a difficult thing to say to somebody who's gone through anything, because even if it's true, most folks don't want to hear that. That's not really going to help them in that moment. Like, oh, I know exactly how you feel. But for you to tell a sex worker, I know how you feel because I used to pay your coworkers for sex. You're fucking stupid, man. Like, you are really fucking dumb. That is unbelievable.
They're obsessing.
I mean, it's not because it's him, but holy fuck, that's stupid.
They're obsessing over your DMs in chat. Do you see that?
Guys,
we need to leak them.
Yeah, you gotta leak
people.
You gotta leak.
You're DMing
my
people.
geeky DMs. Okay, I don't know. It's not very exciting.
It's only professional there.
Yes.
Trust me. Trust.
It's one of my favorite Prince songs.
Yeah. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. Look, I just sent you a little something.
Thank you. I went to we had he had a domestic violence case.
Another facet of the story that people don't really enjoy about all this.
I gotta flex sending this $300.
Well,
look at how good of a person I am. He's totally gonna. You know what's gonna happen when the cameras stop rolling? He's gonna be like, "So what do I get for that $300?"
Kevin, the cameras don't stop rolling.
Oh shit! Okay.
The cameras don't stop rolling.
And I'm looking at the screen, and I just my heart started racing. I'm freaking out, I'm crying.
Jesus,
this is all the things that
pathetic.
He said to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. He's having me sit on
his side in the He ain't listening.
Can I say?
See, can I say something? He hadn't been listening. The whole time he has not been listening to a word she has said.
Saying, yeah.
Listen, as a man who has ignored many a conversation that has been had in his direction, that man is not listening. I promise you. I'm not even going to say allegedly because I can fucking tell. Take me to court, Fousey, you idiot.
You can tell.
Something real
Was that
quick.
rude?
Hey, to everybody who's sitting
sorry,
there
I've
like,
been
oh
out
my
of the
God,
game
you
for a
kissed her,
while.
da, da, da. This woman was involved in sex trafficking.
So it's okay.
The guy who manipulated her and
It's
brainwashed
okay
her is
to
a
kiss
piece of
her
fucking shit and
because
deserves
she
to
used
die.
to get paid for it.
He deserves to die.
I'm better than her pimp, even though I am self-admittedly a frequent customer of the product that pimps provide. Like, this is like iDubbbz doing his moral grandstanding. It's like that stupid. Where it's, are you fucking stupid?
You know, I used to go to parlors all the time, but I know exactly what you're talking
Like,
about.
do you think we're as fucking stupid as this? Is the Dunning-Kruger effect live in your face and in your ears right here on a Tuesday evening? Jesus, Lord help me. How many minutes are you can never say we don't react hard enough, by the way, because we're not even halfway through this fucking clip.
It's a pretty good one to dissect here.
So yes, I sent her $300 so she can start removing her tattoo and see her kids this weekend. I'm against that. I'm a sex addict.
nice.
A lot of the women that I used to get hand jobs from were sex trafficked, and I'm so ashamed in that. So
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm a fucking terrible person.
He's very forthcoming with the information, at least. You know, a guy's gonna do what a guy's gonna do.
This is why I don't go anywhere without my producer. You guys don't know this, but there is a gentleman on the other side of that black curtain there. Wait a minute. Hang on. That's for the Patreon. Yeah, you can never go. What are you doing, man? Like, God, what are you saying? What are you thinking? How does this look like a win to you in your book? You're like, guys, listen, that other guy was a piece of shit. I know how it feels to be mistreated because I used to pay women for hand jobs. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? God damn.
He's got a lot wrong with him, I have to say.
Wow.
if I have a chance to help somebody,
I mean, it is nice that he's helping somebody. But this is part of the controversy here. As you can see, he leaves the camera, blah, blah, blah. It's still rolling here.
Did you hear that sound? Did you hear that?
Well, there's a little of that.
What does that sound like?
Is
Huh?
where
What does that sound like?
this is where the conversation derails a little bit, where people start getting really pissed because, you know, not only did he kind of be a creep when he came up, then he kind of made light of her whole thing, then he did the weird paying her money, which is nice, but he's flexing on it. Yeah, all that.
Mm-hmm. It's nice until you show it to
He
your...
sets the camera up at the bar like this, and they disappear. Okay? Then they come back, which we'll see here in a second, and they explain what they've been doing. Okay? And then you can tell me what you think after we get through this last part here, whether you think the internet is correct in canceling Fousey for what's about to unfold.
Oh, okay. We'll see. Well, I'm not anti-sex work, so I'm just anti-grandstanding about your being full of shit about your bullshit. Why you
that's part of
talk
it.
about how evil it is this woman's being sex trafficked and then go fucking sex traffic her while you put a camera on the bar allegedly. All right, allegedly.
Because
It's like, dude, do what you want,
bury the
but
lead, I
spare
guess.
me the fucking lecture, then, you asshole.
Sorry. I just joined the Mile High Club.
No, you didn't, because you weren't in the plane, you stupid fuck.
I was
Okay.
in the airport, but I still joined it.
No, you didn't, because
He knows.
Because you just said you didn't. Wow, this guy is so stupid.
Here,
He's
let's
so
let it-
very stupid.
Let's let it keep going before we say anything.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Swear to God.
I don't know that have I said that on this program about anyone not named Elon. I hate
I
you.
just joined the Mile High Club.
So he swears he just joined the Mile High Club. He's making this joke about it. He's laughing, blah, blah, blah. He hasn't got to react to chat much yet, okay? He's fresh off of saying
What a piece of shit. I mean, what are you doing? You're doing nothing of any entertaining value, and you don't even have time to check your chat.
Banging chicks at the airport isn't entertaining?
Okay, you've done one thing that has entertainment value. And you're not even bothering to check your chat. Come on.
Well, watch. He checks chat.
I couldn't do this without our
it
chat. Are you
devolves
kidding
for
me?
him.
Chat completes me.
Airport in the men's bathroom. I swear to God.
That doesn't mean anything coming from you, you degenerate. That's like me saying, I swear to
I couldn't hold it
God.
for a fucking second. I didn't go to buy her no fucking snacks. I joined the Mile High Club.
I ain't gonna buy her no snacks.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shared that. I'm sorry. I'm
No, you're
sorry,
not.
I'm
This
sorry,
is
I'm
where
sorry,
we
I'm
start
sorry,
to
I'm
see
sorry.
chat.
I'm lying, by the way. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a huge joke.
So I'm not lying. I just joined
I'm
the Mile High
not
Club.
lying.
You know, I did it. I definitely did it. Oh shit, chat's saying, "Wow, I can't believe you just did
Can't
that."
believe you're such a piece of shit. Wow.
Oh,
Just kidding, chat.
just
Donate to
kidding.
me, please. Donate. I actually don't have enough money to afford this flight, so we need to hit our sub counter up there in the corner.
the when it's a live stream like this, there's no. It's just a seamless transition from yeah to oh no. You see it happen. in
I
real
think I'm
time.
with kind of cool Greg here. The biggest offense might be the glasses. All right. I am between that and the blanket.
I am
just
questioning.
can't figure it out.
I'm questioning. the
My
last
God. Pest says, dude paid $300 to plug a lady in an airport bathroom, which is probably nasty as fuck. With the doo-doo stained toilets, I'll raise you and say, poopies. Yeah, I got some poopies up in that turlet. God damn. Sometimes there's poopies in the Uranus.
Oh God, dude.
Get this fake bald. Like, the dude's not even a real bald. You know, you look at that
Tattooed
hairline. Did he tattoo that hairline?
Freak.
Because there's nothing that's more annoying to me than seeing one of those assholes with a deep V, like you can see their hairline, and then they got a shaved head. I'm like, you're just a lazy fuck. You know what I would do if I had hair the way you had it, and you're just gonna shave it all off like you're me, you scumbag. Leave us bald guys. That's the only thing we got. You know, it's either we freaking shave it or we look like we're fucking in charge of overseeing the Overlook Hotel for the next 6 months of winter. All right, like, give me a fucking chance out here.
Hash says, I hate him so much, that poor girl. And Pest says, Muslim, by the way. I don't know
Ooh,
what that has to do.
there's a word for that. I believe it's haram. Did I say it right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Doinks.
I don't think that's gonna hold up.
So
Vin Diesel ass wannabe.
this Vin Diesel ass wannabe mistreats this lady. We watched all that. He's getting shit from chat from what he did, especially after the whole context and everything. And then you have sex with her at the fucking airport. Not really. I don't know, but whatever. Weird, dumbass, completely fucking sinking his career in one stream here.
Realize you were bald.
Def Noodles somehow got his attention in chat here, I guess. And here's what he has to say.
God, poor Dennis. Life's been tough. If you are sitting there and actually live watching Fousey stream.
I can't say that. I don't know that
Oh
for sure.
my
I don't
God.
know that for sure. Maybe somebody brought him up in chat.
Well, and he was probably just doing it while he was working out. So
Maybe.
probably not that big a deal.
Who knows?
Wow.
But he has some words for Dennis.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to your podcast.
Noodles did. Def Noodles, when I replied to you, I didn't know you were irrelevant. I didn't know you already fucked up your career. I didn't know nobody gave a fuck about you. That's why I replied. But now that I know, go fuck yourself. Join G7. Your life might turn around. Everybody else? Noodles did.
He's out.
Was that supposed to be a cool walk? I bet in his head he
That was the
imagined that would look
outro.
so cool. In his head, he looked like one of the two cousins from Breaking Bad. You know, that walk like 700
the
miles to
look he's
kill a
going
dude. Yeah, and he's like, I'm fucking badass right now. Let's slow mo this. Meanwhile, he looks like fucking Quasimodo.
So, in the midst of ruining his career, I don't know if Dennis said something in chat or if somebody said something about Dennis, but he got pissed off about whatever the fuck was said. And he said, well, my career's ruined. Well, what about your career, bitch?
I mean, do we have the Spider-Man meme right now? Can we just like,
Right.
Jeeminous Christ.
So there you go. And then
Let's get those two in a fucking creator clash. Clout bout 1, baby.
I like that.
Fousey and Dennis.
I don't know, though.
Let's go.
I don't know. That's a good one.
Hey, somebody's gonna have to
set
step
that up.
up once Jake Paul buys Creator Clash. All right, somebody's gonna have to step up.
So Fousey responds here. Somebody said, man, you are literally in a manic episode as we speak. Joe Swatson here. Sug on D's, Greg. Sug on D's, Greg.
It's always better when you give some journalistic integrity to Twitter and you say it just reminds me of Bo Black's like, at Suck on D's Greg says, laughing my ass off. God damn, I love the fucking Twitter handles, man.
Fousey says, I'm currently on a plane home. Yes, I spiraled. I'm going to call my therapist as soon as I land. Thank you for keeping me in check. I need to sleep. I need to rest. I've lost the plot and I need to find it. What do you think?
I think he lost that plot several years ago.
He did, and he got lucky that he's on this this resurgence, and it seems like he's already fucked it up. But the funny thing about all this, besides the fact that I have a lot in common with Fousey, to be honest, apparently I don't know if I agree with that. I'm not haram. I'm halal.
Ooh.
I'm halal, not haram. But
I also like Greg said I didn't realize you didn't have hella clout, so I shouldn't have replied. It's wild.
Right, yeah. Somehow this rolled into a good situation for Fousey because guess what? Apparently the news on the street, and maybe we'll have definite news by the time we come back for the shout out. Definite noodles. He's been approached by Kick for a contract. So somebody wants to pay him now after he sex trafficked the lady at the airport.
Wow.
Kick. They actually want them. They want him to do that there. Please come to our platform and do the harm to the women.
Our demographic research says that we don't have nearly enough content of bald people waiting in lines at non-interesting airports. We're also down on accosting women of the night, so we can get our numbers up there. And we're actually right where we need to be on sex acts on stream, but we think we can work you in and still not get above our threshold here.
Look at him trying to defame me. Bald, into Clout. I mean, who said I was into Clout, okay?
Well, I mean, yeah, we don't want to unpack that one, huh?
Cool sunglasses. I have to agree. I could go on for days. Well, you're gonna keep going then because I still don't agree.
Poland, the last time I called my therapist was back when you were still our producer and setting our schedule for us. So you tell me, when was the last time I saw my therapist? Because I don't do that. I used to have people for that, but you know we don't pay, so I'm not surprised to find out that.
Does anybody have a BetterHelp subscription?
Hey, be careful with that BetterHelp, man. They're might be selling your information, so you can.
Well, never mind.
So good old Mark Zuckerberg can know exactly what to pitch to you.
So we've got a submission here. The Fousey 2. That's it for Fousey. I mean,
thank God.
You can rule in on that whether you think he's a loser or whether he deserves his Kick contract for being a bald tattooed menace. But it is what it is.
Well, I think most bald men should be offered guaranteed contracts just on principle, but I might make an exception for
Empower
Fousey.
Bald men, especially bald men with podcasts. So we got a submission today from Pest. Pest in chat tonight.
What up? Pest is in the chat.
This fucking cracked me the fuck up, and it has made me subscribe and now have to look into this guy here. Drewski, have you heard of him?
I have.
You've seen this?
He's doing like a Randy Jackson thing right now, isn't he? Where he's like offering people contracts or saying that doesn't work for me, dog.
It is kind of like that. Yeah, he has like a talent.
Yeah, I mean it's American Idol, right?
Yeah, essentially. So
but
here,
it's just him, maybe.
Let's watch here. I mean, I don't know the context yet. We have to dig in.
Chat, you're gonna have to explain to me
dig in.
what Drewski does. Other than this, because I know he does this, but okay.
I did subscribe.
Ooh, you're subbed. Okay, maybe you can tell me. Look at that. You see, guys, look at that. Danny leading by example. He sees some content. He says, hey, I'm intrigued by this content. This guy's working hard on it. You know what he does? He fucking clicks the subscribe button, man. Yeah.
It's that easy.
Wow. My God. This is going to hurt you. It doesn't cost you any money.
Watch this. Look at you. See that?
Please clap. What?
You see what I just did there?
Oh, and a like. Ooh.
That's a like, too. I mean, that's not hard.
He might go for the trifecta and even share it later with a friend. Man, we know that helps the channel.
Pest already shared it to me.
My God. It's been shared. Look at that. And shout out to Pest. Look, hey, you know, we're going to have to up Pest badge or whatever in Discord. You know, we're going to have to
there you go.
Give him a sticker of some kind.
A star.
Now this is talent.
It's kind of quiet. I don't know how to turn up TikToks.
All right, so my name's Kayla.
That don't matter.
He says that don't matter. I see what you showed up at. I see what you showed up in.
Yo. What do you think? Do you disagree? Is this immoral?
I stopped it on the wrong time.
No, I mean,
it's on YouTube.
Might have stopped at exactly the right time. You know, who knows?
So I don't know if you heard any of that. I guess that's not really the.
That was actually the clip. I've seen
here.
this clip. Yeah. So he's like, I've seen enough. You've got. No, that's talent. I mean, good for him.
Sometimes looking the part when you show up for an interview is, a lot of the battle. Honestly.
They say dress for the job you want.
Exactly. Like, don't show up
Which is why I showed up in a Pirates goatee.
Don't show up for a construction job in flip-flops. Is that going to be like a Danny quote or something?
There you go. Like yeah, we can get a little book going. Yeah. We get a little book. We're working on 2 books. One of your quotes, one of my quotes, and then we'll combine the 2 and add 3 never before heard quotes so we can scam the people to buy a 3rd book that they don't really fucking need. Wait, did I say that part out loud? Coming soon, Clout Route merch. Don't worry, I won't be in charge of it. We'll make someone less scammy do it. Okay.
Right back there, you see it hanging up. But yeah, so Drewski is the guy.
What a good name.
Pest says he's a comedian doing skits and blowing up. So
I can see why.
We're gonna.
It's a funny guy.
That was Pest's submission. We're gonna look into Drewski a little bit more. Maybe I can find a fucking actual. Shorts suck because I can't adjust the sound live, but videos I can adjust the sound live. So we'll find some videos of Drewski and bring them to the people. Maybe in one of these next episodes.
The people.
Maybe on the shout out.
Oh, I remember that show.
You're going to be there this week, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now time for your expertise, Kev.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Have you seen the Jake Paul Netflix documentary?
No.
Did you see Jake Paul's fight?
Yes, if you can call it that. Yes,
okay.
I did watch that.
So don't spoil the fight yet. First, I want to talk about the Problem Child on Netflix, okay?
Can't spoil something that's already rotten, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm not encouraging anybody to go see it, nor am I going to go watch it. But I did think that Jake Paul, the Problem Child, is now streaming on Netflix globally, he says. The promo that he decided to do for this, a little interesting to me. Do you want to see?
Sure, why not? I haven't had enough of this guy in the last few days.
I'll let it go again. Woo!
God, another James Corden reference today.
What's up with everybody?
Wow.
What's up with this?
Let's get loud.
Oh
God damn.
I didn't know
Horrible.
everybody took so many cues from James Corden like that.
All I know is it would have been a more entertaining fight if whoever this dude was working the mitts had stood in there and boxed with Jake Paul. Because fuck, Nate Diaz, my God, I won't. Sorry, I'm not supposed to spoil it yet. But
that's it. That's it. There's no substance to that.
Yeah, Dev End, he was wearing Crocs, and I think he'd have done better than Nate Diaz still in those Crocs as well. Nate Diaz looked at this situation and said, I can go 10 rounds with this idiot without doing any training and get a payday, and then that's exactly what he did. He almost got knocked out in the first round by Jake Paul, and then the rest was, the dude, he basically slaps. He doesn't punch. He threw 2 jabs in 10 rounds. I know this isn't the biting analysis you all are here for, but... My God, it was pathetic. And it just frustrates me because then, Jake Paul still gets to pretend he's good at a combat sport because he fights people who don't play that sport. And then they don't train for it. They just take their payday because they're all retired MMA fighters.
All been, too. That's who it's all been.
Everything the Paul brothers do is a fucking scam. It's a ruse.
Farce.
Yeah.
I just showed a little bit.
Only know how.
They made that documentary is somebody made a documentary about Jake Paul. It's not a fucking YouTube video. Somebody made a documentary about Jake Paul.
Don't like that. Gross.
I flashed a little bit of the trailer and they did an official. Everything's official. I even put in the doc here though, parentheses. Let's not watch. Mostly because I think that Netflix would actually copyright strike us for playing.
They need
their
every
trailer.
dollar.
For playing their trailer. They literally do that.
Yeah, they need us to pay for their terrible business decisions over the last decade, which is fair.
So here is pre-fight. I guess this is him arriving. Somebody shared this to the Discord, so I figured, yeah, we got to show it. How else? What was the most badass Creator Clash intro? Did we decide on that? I can't remember.
It was probably, for me, the first one when Harley came in as Solid Snake, but that's just because I'm a fucking Metal Gear Solid nerd.
That was dope. What about a tank? What if he would have... Think about this. What if next year Harley comes in on a Metal Gear?
Otacon. Anyway. I didn't know there was a Metal Gear here.
We're going to keep going.
I used to be an anime otaku.
Wow.
Jake, do you think love can bloom on the battlefield?
I love how he's going like... He's like flexing while he's up there, just fucking... Yeah, you know, man, I'm a thug, bro.
Dude, stuff like that is just
cool on this tag.
So intriguing to me because on the one hand, I understand the business, especially, you know, in the fight business. I get doing these like big, bombastic, outlandish things, but then I start to think about like how much of this is like he needs to ride in on a fucking tank for him to believe that he's a badass because he's super insecure. Because we've already had old iDubbbz, you know, the king of cringe.
Sorry, I found that really cringe.
Come out and say that through his own words, the only reason he made the content that he did was because he was insecure and thought he sucked at everything, so he just made fun of everybody else. So I see stuff like that. I see a dude who already has millions of dollars and is already living in Puerto Rico to evade the law. And I think, why do you need to ride on a fucking tank unless it's to make your dick feel bigger? So that's all I've got to say about that.
He's getting rocked here, dude, multiple times. A 3-second clip of just bap.
But that's Jake doing the rocking, though.
Bap.
Yeah. Good old Nate. Boof.
Well, we've got
I see Master
P
in the back. Pass No Limit Soldiers. Yes, dude.
No Limit Soldiers is back.
Yeah. See, in the 90s, it was cool when they did this. 30 years ago. You know, now it's just lame.
Nate doesn't know how to punch. So
correct.
That's the verdict here.
Yes, I agree with that assessment. Like he says, he doesn't turn his punches, no power shots. Yeah, and he never extended. He was the taller and longer fighter. We're talking about arm length. Don't be gross. And yet he had to work on the inside because he doesn't know how to jab. And which is literally the first thing they teach you. So when you're going to take millions of dollars and you're a professional MMA fighter, he knew some people who could teach him how to fucking jab. And he would do these things like, imagine I'm coming to punch you in the body, Danny, and he'd just drop his entire head like this.
Oh, so you can.
And then you could see it in the I think that's exactly what happened in the clip where he got knocked down. It's like, oh yeah, you're putting your head right on his nips. Like, of course he's gonna fucking hit you in the head, dummy.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Jeez.
So that's our quick stop at Jake Paul. I figured that we should probably talk about it while we're here since it did happen. I guess it wasn't. You
can hear all of my great
crazy
fighting expertise on Carnage Media. So boom.
Oh, boom.
Bet you didn't expect another unsolicited plug right there.
Drop the plug.
Yeah.
So just quickly, since it's on the thumbnail, I want to touch iShowSpeed. Do you remember how we've watched all these wild-ass clips of iShowSpeed?
Yeah.
And you've varied on your opinion of him, whether he's annoying with the barking like the dog.
You know,
some of them were funny at the beginning.
You remember that scene in Revenge of the Sith where Anakin doesn't have the high ground, and so Obi-Wan cuts his arms off, and then he's like, "It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them." That's how I feel about iShowSpeed. Like, oh, he had such promise early on. I was like, oh, here's a funny youngster. He understands how to get attention on the internet, but it's relatively harmless. And then he started going full Joker mode and just being a complete fucking menace in my eyes.
Like Two-Face now.
Is it?
Joker. He's. Let me
that
explain.
might be worse. Yeah, go
Let
ahead.
me explain. So he recently went on a trip to Japan, I guess. I guess that's the trend. People have been taking Japan trips. Twitch Japan trips. All the Twitch streamers that are big and
because it's
all
so
your money from React.
It's
harder.
based. Yeah, they got to go find their wife out there.
So yeah, they're waifus. So iShowSpeed went to Japan. While he was in Japan and before he got to come back, he suffered from cluster headaches. Have you ever heard of this? Cluster headaches, which you would think is like, oh, a headache. What's the big deal? But I guess because they're like localized and like specific spots where you get cluster headaches, it'll also cause your head to swell and inflame or whatever, you know? So he's having his cluster headache essentially right here, and it's causing his whole eye and whatnot to get all fuckered up.
Oh, man.
And apparently he's been having to get fed like painkillers and stuff, IV style, you know, whatever.
I thought cluster headaches was just something that married women said to their husbands to get out of having sex, man. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, babe.
I know, it was a real
cluster
thing.
Headache tonight, and it's just too much.
Oh, not tonight, honey. I've got a cluster of headaches. Damn, bro. I didn't know that was real.
Telling you the wrong.
I owe someone an apology. Oops.
So here is him suffering in the hospital in Japan, and his fans still have a chance to bust his balls. So let's watch.
Well, you know, you get out what you put into the world.
19 mil. 19 mil.
This is why you shouldn't
Let's go.
sub-watch. Because, A, it's lame.
Come on, bro. 19 mil, bro.
I can promise you guys,
Chat.
Danny's going to have to pay me to come here. If we're ever at a big number, and he's like, dude, I want to do a reaction to us hitting this big number. I'll be like, that's cool. How much are you paying? Because that's really fucking lame, and I would never want to do it.
Big money.
You got to at least be paying me in a 6-pack of something.
I mean, what if we hit
Because
like 10 Billy someday? Like 10 Billy. Millie.
I mean,
You know?
1 million would be. There's plenty of numbers between now and 1 million that would be worth celebrating, but not getting on a live stream and just like, oh God, I can't wait. It's. I don't know. It just feels weird. It's
Fucking
like
hospital right now. I'm in the fucking hospital. What the fuck?
And then you have shit like this.
Fucking hospital. Fucking all this shit. So the fuck.
It just keeps going down.
Headache.
I don't think your headache's real. Can I say that?
I mean, did you see his fucking head though from like the initial?
Hey, have we ruled out that he didn't just get hit upside the head by somebody for being incredibly annoying?
Fair enough. He didn't show that.
And then now he's just saying this because it does
I got
seem
cluster headache.
he's like, oh my God, 19 million. He's like, oh, headache. It's like, dude, and I've seen this dude do so much fake shit. You have to forgive me if I'm not willing to believe that this is true. I'm sorry. He's made his entire living off of faking shit. It's almost always been fake.
That's quite the grift to fucking lay yourself up in the hospital in Japan with fake ass cluster headaches.
How do you know he's in
For
Japan?
19 milli. I mean, I don't know.
We got his. I mean, listen. I know you
What?
run with doxers,
Okay.
but what, you got people out here that can crack NordVPN now
Fair
too?
enough, fair
Jeez. What does this shadow government you're
You know,
doing
I
have
do
access
I
to?
have my resources, okay? How do you think I put these show docs together?
My God, I thought it was just the photo edits, but no, there's
How do you
there's
think I
more.
put this show together, Kevin?
There's a little more going on here. No, I all kidding aside, I hope he feels better, but I
Beat
won't
those
be
cluster
I won't be
headaches.
watching when he hits 19 million.
No,
So
well, he did. He hit it
oh, good for you.
after his fans fucked with him, you know. But yeah, who knows? Maybe he's faking the cluster headaches for the clout.
Kevin's
I like that
heart was
idea.
broken by a woman with cluster headaches.
Yeah, I think you've been scorned by one too many women. With
Cluster headaches, a common side effect of lot lizards, says Pest.
You should ask Fousey's lady there.
Oh my
goodness
God.
gracious.
He's like, oh, bro, I can feel you because I used to have cluster headaches. And that's a lot like being sexually violated so that someone else can make money.
Yeah, that's a lot. Having cluster headaches is a lot like having a pimp. Just always on your mind. Always. And it hurts sometimes.
Oh,
it
God.
hurts my face sometimes.
Damn it, dude. He was this close to pulling a rice gum. Like, I was expecting him to go, yeah, but did it feel good, though?
Well, thank God he didn't.
I said that, man. Isn't that so edgy, dude? I said that.
All right, so we need to get you out of here. How long do we got?
Woo! We got like 15, 20 minutes. What do we got? Like 20, 25 minutes?
We have to hit this Ethan and xQc thing.
Got till 8:15 our time.
We're going to speed through some of this here, but
33 minutes.
It starts with Hassan, okay? Which I know you love.
Hang on, guys.
A little bit of the good Hassan part.
I'm going to leave my chair here to interact with you for this next part.
So I think Hassan's been taking a lot of L's lately online, and I think maybe it has something to do with our channel art. I think once you get put in the Clout Rat channel art,
it's like the Madden curse.
It's like downhill for you.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we're immune, or maybe that's maybe we're immune.
Easy. Knock on wood here.
But
fucking watch it.
As far as everybody else, the Quartering, Colleen Ballinger, fucking Roseanne, Zucker's not canceled yet, but Hassan and Glenn Beck at the top there might be
boom
a little fucked. Anyways, there's a good Hassan clip for you this week. Ethan has been battling it out with the big Twitch heads, okay? The streamers, the React streamers, xQc
if
specifically.
you can call it that.
React Harder XQC. They talked about it first, you know. It's been a long thing over the past couple months, actually. Started with like Jax Films calling out Sniper Wolf, saying she was stealing content by re-uploading TikToks without crediting people. He was getting pissed about that. Then Mudahar and xQc I looked at, I think maybe while you were gone, where they were arguing back and forth on Twitter about this same topic. xQc taking the same stance where he says, when I react to you on stream, it helps. That's all it does. People go directly to you and subscribe to you. It's positive trends across the board.
That's how that works. Yeah. The math will prove that. Just look for it.
Well, so Ethan has been... Mudahar and xQc got in that conversation. So this has all been boiling. This conversation has been online. Ethan, in classic Ethan fashion, is now in the conversation too.
Let's go.
Injected himself a little bit here. But
surprise.
He extended an offer to xQc to... Or actually, I think xQc reached out to him and said, hey, do you want to debate about this? And Ethan said, yeah, let's do it. You can come on my show. So that happened.
What is the word of the day, folks? It's actually multiple words.
What is it?
Dunning-Kruger. Dunning-Kruger. You're dumb. Don't think you're smart.
So I hate to use an Augie tweet, especially after he called us pedos that one time.
Yeah, fucking crazy. Yeah. When are you going to box one of us? Dirtbag?
He's too young, dude. We're too old. He's too young.
Okay, we'll give it 10 years.
Us beating up like a little kid.
Yeah, because then when he's older and we're old men, then he'll just be a wuss. You know, he'll be a real wiener if he doesn't fight us. So, okay, listen. I challenge you to a boxing match in 2032. You scumbag. No one casually calls me a pedophile on Twitter and gets away with it. You understand? I'm coming for you.
Okay. So
I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there.
there.
Danny was tweeting. I just caught a fucking stray for no reason. I'm just over here like, hi guys, the USFL championship was really fun. I got to talk to these guys. They're really nice. And this guy's like, you fucking pedophile. I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm just bald and have glasses, dude. That's not fair.
It isn't fair. Augie here. Shouts out to Augie, RFC pedo accuser.
Yeah.
Takes one to know one, I guess. Do you say something like that?
Gonna have a son just so I can train him to fight Augie while they're 12 years old and they meet the right height and weight requirements.
Augie says, based Ethan Klein rips Hassan a new asshole on the new H3 podcast. It's actually called Leftovers,
Based Ethan
loser. Get it right. What kind of reporting is that? It even says it right here, Leftovers, loser. Unconfident Hassan squirms as Ethan effortlessly gets him to admit that stealing is cool. Ethan Klein also calls xQc a thief bitch and calls for a lawsuit. So
see, look how lazy dude is. Can't even look on the screen cap of the show and get the show name right. I have never made a mistake like that before. I don't make typos. You can ask Poland about it. This is a typo-free zone. All right.
So let's listen here.
What the sound?
So, like, I mean, just right off the bat, what the fuck is this editing? There's 10 seconds of him sitting there like a moron. Look at this idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not high effort.
No.
So you can already tell from Hassan right off the bat, the first thing he says, it's not high effort. He's definitely not going to go too hard because he knows it can all be pointed right back at him.
Yeah, because then he'll have to spend the next 8 hours of his life defending himself, except for the 2 hours he spends eating dinner and taking shits while his live stream is still on.
So let's listen to some more here.
You fucking Andes, man. Leave the fuck alone, right? You know, fucking
let me get a taste of this. Why wouldn't they cut that?
Get a life, chat.
Tape being held in a Romanian.
It does crack me
Don't
up,
criticize
too.
me, chat.
They're specifically pointing out these xQc like re-upload clips from his Twitch streams he re-uploads to YouTube. And so this is an editor that made the choice to leave 10 seconds of just him sitting doing nothing at the top. Like right at the front of the video too.
Jail cell for over 3
Look at him.
Yeah,
He doesn't even know what the fuck he's watching.
I think the main problem here
What a
is
moron, dude.
The main problem.
I love how he's.
I love when Ethan delivers the word moron just so well.
You're right, parking tigers. You're absolutely right. Glad you have a blue check mark too, dumbass. Paying for Twitter, you fucking moron.
So part of me wonders if he thought about saying something else there for a second, but we'll never know. Paul, and I didn't mean to attack you. I was having you. I was trying to just call in the cavalry, you know, because I've definitely made a couple of typos before. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ethan might have been. Maybe he's thinking about. I don't know, calling him a Mormon or something. I don't know.
You fucking
like,
Mormon.
You fucking
wrong. Which would have been wrong. It's
you
Jehovah.
fucking moron. It's like, oh, Ethan.
What are you hiding?
What are you saying there, bud?
Problem here should be that if this is on your main channel, you should definitely edit it more for sure.
Hold on, Hassan.
I hate how Hassan like does that Zoomer thing where like every sentence ends like he's asking you a question. Even when he's not.
Get petty, Kevin. Don't get petty.
I have not dude. I am back. I came here specifically to be petty about Hassan. All right. Otherwise, I was going to take a whole extra week off. I didn't even need it. I'm out of PTO days, but I'm here just for this. All right. Sorry, I'll shut up.
I want to get a feel for this.
Like this is like my fan. This is like fan-owned and operated channels that just like straight post VODs, like straight rip VODs. You know what I mean?
Which this isn't.
There's like straight rip VODs, bro. Why does he?
He says
try
that
to,
this is.
Why does he talk like that?
He says that this is like channels that straight rip VODs.
Yeah, it's like the fan channels like
this
mine that just like rip
xQc's
VODs,
channel.
bro.
There's not. This isn't a fan channel that straight rips.
It's not even that.
This is his editing.
God, well, you can't expect Hassan to fucking put any effort into his work. That's against his beliefs.
The past 6 months, but with the recent developments in their case, it seems like this is just the beginning. Hi.
Has xQc said a word yet?
I don't think so.
I mean, this is already theft. He didn't even intro it. He didn't talk about it. He's literally just sitting there quietly for the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the whole argument.
See, this is why I annoy Danny endlessly when he's trying to play clip and I'm just rapid firing fucking B material jokes at you guys, because you'll never be able to say that we didn't react hard enough because I can't shut my fucking mouth. So see, I'll never have this problem.
You should sue him. Fuck you, xQc, you thief bitch.
Oh,
I'm not stealing people's videos. You're stealing people's money too.
His attitude on this, by the way, is look. You're talking to someone
by
who,
the way, is like.
Now listen. Here's where you're gonna get your.
This dude's worse than me, even though I do the same fucking thing, dude. Because this
dude's
dude's a fucking. He's a fucking kick Andy. Okay, I'm fucking Hank Piker.
So
all right?
you better listen.
I used to work for the Young Turks. All right, young hearts be free tonight, baby. Time is on your side. Rob Stewart, Hassan Piker.
I do not care about IP in the same way that you do. We have different.
Well, yeah, because you're a fucking thief.
You think?
Yeah, because you're a fucking thief who've made so much money off of watching goddamn Jim Can't Swim videos while you eat a bowl of fucking chili. No wonder you don't take it as seriously as everybody else. You fucking cockroach.
That's what he says. That's the excuse with Jim Can't Swim. He says,
"Oh, it's not a big deal. I steal it."
Okay, one guy. Okay, Jim's team. Because Jim cannot swim is not a person, it's a team of people. Fine, they've given it to you. Not everybody has.
No, and you're completely right. I can't believe he said that.
I can.
I don't respect IP the same way you do. It's like, just don't even.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Maybe just don't even say that. What the fuck? Maybe just don't say that.
I think you should be able to take people's videos and re-upload them.
Yes, comrade.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
I think you should still
I'm sorry, guys.
abide by certain standards, but overall, I don't really care. I don't.
So, okay. You should abide by certain standards, but overall, I don't care. What were you going to say?
I was going to apologize. I see a comment that says, tell us you hate Hassan without saying you hate Hassan. Hi, I'm Kevin. I've been away for a couple weeks. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, my bad. I've said my piece. I don't need to say any more.
This is the duality here. I give Hassan the break most of the time, and Kevin busts his balls most of the time.
Now, I happily join in. When Steven Crowder's on the table, I'll jump in there with an elbow too. But
I disagree here, though.
I'll get pissed at everybody.
You know, I like to fit somewhere in the middle here between, like, of course, there's some times when I don't think everybody should be policed on, like, reacting harder. You know, like
thief, you thief, bitch. Your own favorite creator just called you a thief, bitch.
I can't count you down to your seconds. You know, I can't count you down to your seconds. Oh, 3 seconds elapsed. You better say something. Like, it's hard to police like that. So I can't go full one direction. Sometimes we watch some shit, and I'm sure somebody could. Even though Kevin's right, you could probably put us down to the scrutiny test, and we passed. But somebody could find a clip. Maybe of me and Kevin sitting here and watching something a tad bit too long for your tastes.
Audit me.
Not reacting.
Fucking do
enough.
it.
Right.
Audit me.
But Hassan, I just don't agree with Hassan in this.
Show me the documents, Alex Jones. I want to see them. I want to see it. I want the clips where you're like, look at here.
Yeah. Right.
Kevin's not doing his job.
I mean,
no, I get what you're saying.
I tend to agree with Hassan on a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we were just talking about the lefty thing earlier. You're gonna see me on a lefty podcast soon.
Yeah, and I'm gearing up for my leftist rebrand, guys. Get ready. I'm just waiting for iDubbbz to finish his apology tour, then I'll start mine.
So, like, I agree with Hassan a lot, but I just don't. I'm just on the complete other side of this conversation with. You know, I don't agree with Hassan.
Yeah, it's so funny because I don't have like
I
promise you, I haven't listened to enough of Hassan's politics to know how I feel about all of it. A lot of my ire with him stems from his streaming etiquette and the fact that he streams for 8 straight hours, and one of those hours will be him eating lunch and just watching a true crime video and not saying anything. And I don't understand how that's adding value. And I don't know. I think when you're a guy like him who has the following, like, he doesn't need that boost from these smaller creators. And that's kind of why it irritates me when I see these big, in my opinion, lazy content creators just get lazier and let other people work really hard to put together this documentary. And then I'm just going to sit here and eat fucking Oreos and go, yeah, chat. This shit's crazy.
So that clip is more of the same, where they kind of hash out more of, like, Ethan saying, look, you know, the way xQc does it, he's a thief bitch, like he said. And, you know, you can't just freeboot somebody's content straight up, you know. And
these same folks are like, I stand with the Hollywood people striking. And then they'll be like, but it's not a problem to watch Law & Order on live stream for 8 hours. It's like, bro, you don't know what you believe in, you motherfucker.
So I want to get some of these clips in before we get to the end. We're gonna try to get through them, but so that all took place. The Leftovers podcast. Ethan kind of shitting on Hassan there, talking about Twitch streamers, shitting on xQc, calling him a thief bitch, saying sue me if you have a problem with it, you know, whatever. Well, before they set up an interview. xQc is coming on the H3 podcast. Before xQc lands and gets in the call with Ethan, he has to get his room cleaned. Okay? He can't be going on a live show like Ethan's with, you know, thousands and thousands of viewers.
Did you set this up to be like Kev's greatest hits? Because, like, it's going to be the Charlie rant all over again. I made this rant for years before Charlie finally started cleaning his fucking room. Like, what are you doing?
So xQc's got to get his room clean.
Oh, my
before
God.
he goes on the podcast. And look what happens here. So he's reacting harder right here.
It's reacting super hard. Look,
but notice he has people down
much
here
shit.
cleaning.
That legit looks like my father's house on Christmas morning, you know, when all the family's there and, you know, I'm helping him collect all the fucking wrapping paper.
Yeah. Yep. So look at this chat. Normally I'm not like embarrassed chat, so I'm more social and chill. But this time, there's a lot of fucking trash. So he's typing on his keyboard to chat up here while they're cleaning because he's embarrassed to say anything out loud.
Wow, bruh.
They've been cleaning for years. I don't even know what to say.
Bruh,
So,
this...
And he's sitting here in his Gucci sweater and his fucking silver chain or whatever, talking to chat in the...
I dig the confidence that is required to... I could not rock that outfit, so props where they are due, Mr. QC. But, yeah, like, how many meals in a row did you eat in that room before you cleaned it? We see Dev's calling out. Dev's got like a little I Spy game going in there. Say, ew, dried food boxes and takeout boxes, filling garbage bags. Like, yeah, it's kind of a lot. And most importantly, now I need to go back and watch Woman Pulls a Knife in Walmart or whatever it was that he was actually trying to watch. Because now I want to watch that. So, guys, I've come full circle. I'm wrong. xQc was right. Because now I want to watch a video that he didn't react to, so I can actually see what happened.
Interesting.
I've seen the light, you guys.
Your Zoomer brain.
It's like 1984. I get it now.
So, Ethan found...
Imagine trying to clean someone's house and they're live streaming you. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Did they sign a waiver that says you could fucking... I just want to clean your house, dude. I don't... Why am I on your live stream? That's not fair. You better giving them a tip. First of all, they're gonna have to take that. Like, they've got enough trash in that room to fill a legit compactor. They're gonna have to get a special van just to get that shit out of his house. That's embarrassing enough. Now you got to live stream them. My God,
So
dude.
xQc,
Thank God smell-o-vision isn't a thing.
He got dressed up in his Gucci. He got his room cleaned. He's ready for the interview, okay? Ethan, in the interview, one of his damning points was to point out this guy named Vince Vintage. You see him here on Twitter. Go follow if you're into the video that they talk about in
It's a good name, Vince.
his stream here. Vince Vintage was one of the victims of xQc where he watched all of his content, never asked, and never promoted him or anything. And it didn't lead to anything good for Vince. Now, Ethan has a conversation with this Vince Vintage guy on the show.
Yeah, it's not an easy one to say.
He has a conversation with that guy before the show and reads their conversation where this guy says, tons of people have reacted to my content, Hassan, Pokimane, yada, yada. All of them do a great job of saying who I am, putting me in the description, and shouting me out. It always brings positive engagement, except in the case specifically of xQc, where he watched my content and all he said was like, how did that happen? In the whole entire video that he showed of Vince Vintages. So he basically just freebooted Vince's.
Well, now we know why. He was afraid to try to say Vince Vintage, which I don't blame him for. It's hard.
He's already got a bad time saying shit.
Yeah.
But listen to this.
Well, because one is a paid actor, right? I think. Well, I mean, this is exactly. I mean, that's a paid actor, 100%.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Oh, it's a paid actor.
He's a paid actor.
Yeah, it is what it is. Well,
this guy's fucking Boomhauer.
So,
but English isn't his first language, right?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I can't verify that.
I don't want to, his English is a lot better than my French, probably. So, I don't want to give him shit if it's his second language. But goddamn, yeah, he reminds me of old goddamn Boomhauer dog game. You ever watch their King of the Hill, man?
Oh, I know exactly what you're
Goddamn, man. Well, I can't understand a goddamn word this boy say.
What he said here was in response to Ethan reading him those messages from Vince Vintage, the guy that he stole content from.
And they say, oh, but that guy's like a paid actor, you know what I'm saying?
He's a paid actor.
Yeah, but his name's Vince. That's Vince Vaughn, man. He's a paid actor, man.
Oh, you didn't find somebody that I actually stole content from. You reach out to somebody and paid them to say this shit about me. live on the show. So that was xQc's response. No, sorry. Maybe I didn't react hard enough.
Oh, Dev, get him.
Just
he should use that money to buy a new haircut.
So that
got him.
That clip, I'm sorry I'm rushing through this so quickly, guys, but
it's my fault, guys. I'm back, which means I'm back to fucking things up. So I'm sorry.
I just want to show this here. So that was more of the like productive part of the conversation, where xQc wouldn't apologize for what he did, especially after he got called out for stealing someone's content. No remorse, but
damn,
there was a little bit of fun still.
People would rather watch me full screen cam do the fucking worm
do
than
that.
watch your prime.
Bro,
watch your
do
prime
it for
content.
a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, he's crying in the corner.
That is not the worm, dude.
I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, at least. Yes, do that, bro. Dude,
I
do
thought
a
you fucking
week.
love it, man.
Bro,
This is the most money you've gotten in the past fucking 4 years, bitch.
It's awesome.
People would.
So that's that's the kind of interview.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That reminds me of that sounded like the first episode of the Shout Out. If you know, you know. God damn.
He just got completely obliterated and humiliated, and his tantrum was to do the worm during the show.
That is not the worm.
The worm.
Scotty Too Hottie, look it up. All right, you want to see the worm in all of its 90s glory? There it is, right there. That was not the worm. I don't know what that was. That reminded me of that little video game where you control worms and you can blow each other up. You know what I'm talking about? Worms. Okay, that was called. Okay, so maybe I guess it was a worm. Oh, the ultimate flex though is coming.
This is the end of the story, the quick abridged version. They argue obviously more. Ethan fucking slams him a couple more times and then ends the call. Says fuck him. He's not going to do anything besides spurg out and do the worm. He gets contacted by xQc in the DMs, and the DMs don't go very well for xQc, I will say. Ethan says on Twitter, final message from xQc here. So this is after the show. This is what he had to say. I know it kills you inside. You lost so much time and money in that lawsuit. Ethan says, which one? xQc says, I don't know, whichever, really. You seem so bitter after it. Ethan says, I'm fine. Well, xQc responds to that with a picture of a little watch there. He says, anyways, when the bills kick in and you're struggling, remind yourself you leaked DMs out of insecurity. And don't forget, I got your whole house on my wrist. Kissy emoji.
Speaking of insecurities.
I got your whole house on my wrist, bitch.
Something a very stable and secure person would definitely say. They would definitely feel the need to do that.
I mean, the watch isn't even a flex. It looks like shit.
Yeah, why I can't understand when people are like, look at how much money I spent to be a dumbass. What flex is that?
Right.
You paid the price of any house for that ugly ass watch. This thing was like $200 and it counts my steps. What the fuck is your problem, idiot? Just because you have the money doesn't mean you need to spend it on stupid stuff like a fucking giraffe skattue in your living room.
Right, and some skateboards too. He's got some skateboards.
Yeah, which I noticed all have wheels on them because I'm sure he's a real skater boy.
He has AK-47 stacked up in the corner. Too.
Yep. Yeah, painted to look like fucking Call of Duty guns because they're probably fucking spray paint or paintball guns. Yeah, I imagine this dude skateboards about as well as I do, and I never graduated from laying on my belly and rolling down the hill of my fucking driveway. Luge, all right. So luge. Yeah, exactly. I thought I was on the bobsled team. You know, I watched Cool Runnings too much growing up. I had no interest in being Bam Margera.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a quick ending here. I mean, the xQc, we rushed the xQc. I should have did it earlier because I knew you would have liked it a lot, but we were in the groove of things. It's fine.
It's good. You know, it's all right. You know, fucking way she goes, boys. We'll get there.
We got a lot of stuff to bring back up during the shout out. That's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
The leftovers. Except we called it something else and not the podcast that Ethan and Hassan do.
Two of my favorites.
So let's look at chat and get the fuck out of here. Kevin,
Chat is deep.
Thank you for coming today. We've missed you. I know that chat.
Glad to be back.
Has chat and Discord both have been, waiting for you to return.
Oh yeah,
That must be too
the
much.
Discord folks are like, yeah, Kevin's usually so active. It doesn't feel the same without Kevin in Discord. No. They know I love them. I'm a lurker. That's what it is. You can find my emojis. I'm in there.
Yeah,
I just don't say a lot. Yeah,
Discord,
I react hard. Yeah, exactly. See, I take this shit seriously.
Tevin Howard, thank you for showing up. We watched some of the debate. I hope.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We also had
Your
Tevin who
hunger.
got here early and said, I can't wait to hear your take. And so we waited naturally 2 hours to give it. That's how we reward our listeners.
Whoops.
Sorry, Tevin.
Come back for the next one.
It's my bad. It was name envy. Your name was too close to mine.
Babs, nice to see you. Mystic Babs, as always. Poland Springs, thank you for being here. Poland Spring. No
Ooh,
S.
easy.
Don't
It's like
typo.
Kroger's, all right? We got Carla, Turtle.
Carla and
Sup,
Turtle.
Turtle?
B-Dub.
Dev and
Devin, nice
B-Dub.
to see you. Goodness. I know we
Mama
got more than that.
Creepy.
Hash, and
Hash,
Mama
what up,
Creepy.
Hash?
Kinda
Kind of cool, Greg. Thank you, Greg. Greg dropped some gems in there today too. Had some
Greg's a good guy.
Has some
He's
good
a
ones
funny
in
guy.
there. At one point, I saw somebody. It said something about. There was another one. We might have missed it.
Was it the Nate
Somebody
show
said,
that said
yeah,
Red
I was
Bar
gonna say,
watching?
didn't somebody say Red Bar was watching? Where'd that
I
go?
hope that's
the
more
Nate
views
show.
for us. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Red Bar
It
is
funny.
watching.
Somebody while you were gone popped in and said Red Bar is watching too, and it's supposed to be this thing where like these guys will drop in your chat and say that to shock you because they're gonna watch you on their show and make fun
Oh
of
my God. Yeah, I saw that one time. You were on a show and everybody came in their pants when they found out Salvo was in the chat. Like,
Yeah, so it's that kind of thing, We're supposed to be frightened when they come in and say Red Bar is watching.
hey, I get it. I still nerd out when I hear Ethan Klein say parking tigers. I'm like, hey,
You're
I
right,
know.
parking tigers.
I know that
Absolutely
guy.
Right. Glad you have a blue check mark too, dumbass. Paying
I'm
for
just
Twitter,
like,
you
hey.
fucking
I know
moron.
like 2 whole famous people.
So
Pretty
again,
cool, man.
Let's finish up here, I guess. Pest, thank you. I don't think we shouted you out
Yeah.
yet. Hash, I think maybe I said you, but say you again. Why not? The Nate Show, there it is. Red Bar's watching.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you
it
for
is.
that. I
Thank
hope
you,
guys,
Nate.
grew our views a
Say
little bit.
UFO on your. All right, Nate.
Who
If you're
knows
into
what he's up to.
paranormal stuff, I might watch. I might come in and say, Clout Route is watching.
The aliens are watching.
Bald guys are watching.
Carla, did you say Carla? Thank you for watching.
Yeah, Carla.
And then there is Parking Tigers himself. Thank you for showing up and hearing
Parking
that clip.
tigers, you
Moron.
moron.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, God.
I think that's everybody. We've had quite the active chat today.
Yeah.
Everybody's been very responsive. Thank you for being here for Kevin's return. And we will return Thursday. I will return Thursday. I'll be here in the morning. Kevin will return with me on Sunday. We'll be here in Studio A and B.
Yes, we
And
get
then there'll
that.
be a Tuesday show next week.
Kev Nevick will return in the shout out.
Uh-oh. So, Carlos says, good to see you back.
Thank you.
Poland says, Kevin always answers me. Pest says, I know someone that misses Kevin a lot.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh,
you'll
God.
get a DM.
I don't get those kind of DMs most of the time, so knock on wood, I guess. I don't know.
It's Devin's first time joining in on a show with you.
Oh,
so
nice.
glad to
All
meet
right.
you, Devin says.
Good to
so.
meet you, Dev. Welcome.
Cool. But anyways, we're out. We'll catch you next time. Go vote.
Yeah, you totally have time left. Oops.
See you later, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.